Patriots are in the bye week, an extremely late bye week of Week 14, so we got to wait a long time. 13 days before we next see them on the field. So while we have this entire break, I thought it'd be best to talk about the free agents that are impending going into this offseason and deciding, should they stay, should we re-sign them, or should we let them walk? Welcome into Patriots Today by Chat Sports. I am your host, Brett Alper, and there are 5 unrestricted free agents that the Patriots have a choice to re-sign or let them go. So before we get into it, I'll ask you guys, because it is, as of this recording, it's been 2 days, and I'm already missing my fix. If you're missing Patriots football during the bye week, go ahead, hit that thumbs up icon. Come on, let me see those likes. Get those like numbers up. If you miss it, show YouTube, show the world. Let's see it. Go hit that thumbs up icon. I can't wait. The Patriots got the Bills coming off of the bye week, which is going to be an insane game. But shout out to the NFL for, actually not shout out, they're still keeping it at the 1 p.m. slate. But let's get to the free agents. The first one, and it's a person, it's a low kind of guy on the totem pole. We do like Austin Hooper, but we know that Hunter Henry is the main tight end. And Hunter Henry, I'm going to be honest, is here to stay. Austin Hooper, he's kind of that low-end guy, so should we decide to re-sign him or to not re-sign him? Well, he's getting up there in age. He's already 31 years old. He's probably going to be 32 by the time of next season, and you could see this year, he hasn't been the best guy, and he's not even that big of a blocker. He's just kind of there, but I do enjoy watching Austin Hooper play. Like, during some games, he's the main guy. There was a couple games where Austin Hooper took that step as the number 1 tight end and then took it back. But overall, in 12 games played, he did miss one game with a concussion. It was 16 receptions, 213 yards, an average of 13.3 yards per catch, but only 1 touchdown. Just 1. And I like Austin Hooper. I'll say it a million times, but he is not going to be your tight end 2. He is going to be your tight end. He is solid tight end 2. He is not your tight end 1. Hunter Henry is the guy. So do you really want him to be that? And like I said, he's got solid blocking grades. He's a solid blocker. When the Patriots run 12 personnel, it's Hunter Henry going out into catching passes, and Austin Hooper is staying back and blocking. And a 56.2 run blocking grade. He's a lot better at passing than at 65.1 pass blocking grade. So it'd be an option for the Patriots to go and re-sign him, and he's not really on that big of a contract. I think he's on around a $2 million deal. So if he wants to take another 1-year, $2 million deal, because I really don't want a tight end 2 being your guy and being at the age of 33 to still be on the roster, sure, I'll sign him to a 1-year deal. If not, I would go out there and find somebody in the 4th round or the 5th round. That could be your future tight end. I mean, the Titans, they found Gunnar Helm in the 4th round, and he has been an absolute gem. So you don't have to go out there and draft a guy in the 2nd round or 3rd round. You could find a guy in the later picks. And I see in the live chat right now, Michelle is talking about C.J. Dupree, the undrafted free agent out of Alabama. If you think he's going to develop, then yeah, you can just let Austin Hooper walk. But if you don't see C.J. Dupree being that guy developing into a tight end 2, then you might want to go out and draft another one. So, Austin Hooper, they're probably just going to let him walk. The next guy is a very, very interesting choice on who you want to re-sign, and that's Chaisson, the edge rusher. And the Patriots, that is their, in my opinion, biggest need for this offseason. It's offensive tackles and also getting an edge rusher. And Chaisson, he is having an absolute breakout year. He is 26 years old. This is the best season of his career, and he has been in the league for a long time. He was on the Panthers at one point, and then he went over to the Raiders, then comes to New England, and he has had a career resurgence and kind of a breakout year, a late bloomer, as I like to call it. He's an edge rusher. He's not going to get so many tackles, but 22. 8 tackles for loss. But you see that number right there through 7 games, or through 12 games. 7 sacks, 47 7 pressures. That is a ton at a PFF grade of 56.6. You can see from the stats, he hasn't had 7 sacks in his career. Harold Landry has also 6.5 sacks. It's those two on the side. It's a career year for Chaisson. But now that he's having a breakout year, he's going to want to get a lot of money. And the Patriots, they do have a lot of cap space. They got about $50 million. But you're going to have to pay him $10 to $12 million, unlike the contract that he has now on his 1-year deal. And I get that he's having a great year, but at 26 years old, going into your best year, 26, 27, can he keep that pace up if you sign him to a long-term deal? Can he keep that pace up? Or is he going to have a repeat year in 2026 of having 7 sacks and maybe even more? Because there's a ton of games left. He's probably going to end up with 10 or 11. So is he going to be able to keep up that? Are we going to be willing to pay him $10 million? Or do you want the Patriots to go in the second round? Get that edge rusher. Get that guy that's going to, honestly, be younger than Chaisson and probably be just as productive if you get him in the second round. That's the question you have to make. If you are willing to keep rebuilding this team and get better for the future, then you don't re-sign him. You let him walk. But if you want to keep him around and see, this is our window, we have a tight window, but I don't think the Patriots have a tight Super Bowl window, then you re-sign him. But you let me know down in the comments section. Give me a Y for yes or give me an N for no. Would you pay Treveyon Chaisson $10 million or more? I'm going to go with no. I want to keep rebuilding. Like I just said, I don't think the Patriots have a tight Super Bowl window. Drake May is on his rookie contract. Christian Gonzalez is still technically on his rookie contract, but he can also go. He's eligible for an extension. You just extended Marcus Jones. He is a young player. He came into the league in 2022. Your window is wide open, and as long as Drake May is on that rookie contract, you can go out and rebuild as much as you want. So I'd probably, I love Treveyon Chaisson this year, but for $12 million, I'm not re-signing him. I'm not re-signing him. A guy that I really, really like, and he's also been a late bloomer like Treveyon Chaisson. That's Jaylinn Hawkins, is your safety. But he's also a little bit younger. He's around the same age as Treveyon Chaisson, kind of, but also another late bloomer. Yeah, he's actually 28 years old. What am I talking about? But in 2025, he is having a breakout year, just like Chaisson. 51 tackles, 2 interceptions, 3 pass breakups. He has been the reason why the Patriots got rid of Kyle Duggar, reason why the Patriots got rid of Jabril Peppers before the season started. And when you look at his PFF grades and the 2025 stats from this season, his coverage grade, incredible. 15th in the NFL at 72.6. His receiving percentage when quarterbacks target him, he is 10th in the NFL at 60.9%, and his NFL passer rating is 17th in the NFL at 80 QB rating. And he's going to get paid, but he's also not going to get paid that much. When I was looking at Over the Cap and I was looking at Spotrac, they gave the only guy of the Patriots free agents the market value, and the average salary for him is $6,742,000. NFL rank 389, and they're projecting him to get 3 years, $20 million. So if you can get that at about $6.7 million, I'm taking that in a heartbeat, and I'm doing it just because off of one single play. Like, re-sign him immediately. I haven't seen an NFL player, especially at the safety position, make an interception like that one in a long, long time. He has been the perfect safety, and I like building this safety room with him on one side, Craig Woodson on the other, who is a rookie, so he's going to be here to stay for a long, long, long time. So re-sign Jaylinn Hawkins immediately. I like what they did with this safety room. I was a little skeptical at first. I didn't know what the hell the Patriots were thinking. But obviously, I'm not the head coach. I'm not Mike Vrabel. I'm not Zach Kerr. They made a good decision at going with Jaylinn Hawkins, and I like him to stay. I wanted to re-sign him absolutely immediately. Going to get to the rest of the guys, the final 2 ones, and there's one that probably you guys all know about, and he's the last one. But before I do that, I got to tell you about our sponsor of today's show, and that is Prize Picks. It's the holiday season, the best time of the year for sports, bowl games, basketball, matchups, playoff pushes. It's all happening at once, and while you and I are out here making decisions every day on what gifts to buy, what to eat, what game to watch, there is one place where it feels good to be right. Prize Picks. Prize Picks is simple to play. Just pick more or less than 2 to 6 player stat projections, and if your picks are right, you could cash in. Prize Picks now is early payouts. If your lineup gets off to a hot start, you may not have the option to cash out those winnings before the game even finishes, people. And how do you play? You just have to pick 2 players from different teams, and it doesn't matter. It can be football. Right now, we got basketball going on. We got hockey going on, esports, all on the Prize Picks app, and it takes 30 seconds to make a lineup. But you got to download the app today and use code CLNS when you get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right. All right, the next guy on the list that should we re-sign, and whoa, it is Jack Gibbens, and his picture's a little bit differently, but Jack Gibbens is the next guy on this list, and when he came over from the Patriots, it was that guy like, oh, well, he's coming over from where else? Tennessee. He's coming over with Mike Vrabel, and I know Mike Vrabel loves Jack Gibbens, and he has been a very, very, very solid player for this Patriots team on the linebacker core. And the linebacker core has shifted all throughout the entire season due to injuries, due to personal reasons with Jaylnn Tavai leaving, and once Jaylnn Tavai came back, whoa, he has been very, very, very good. But Jack Gibbens, he has been all the way at the bottom of the Patriots depth chart. He's currently at linebacker 4. He is behind Robert Spillane. He is behind Christian Ellis. He's behind Jaylnn Tavai. He is at that number 4 spot, which I really enjoy watching him play. I see him on special teams all the time, making plays for the special teams. And when he comes in on defense in relief, he's very, very, very good. And the stats, they don't lie. 280 snaps, 52 tackles, 4 tackles for loss, 14 stops, and 62.8. There we go. Only 13 games played. He has played in every single game this season. Like I said, 4 tackles for loss at the linebacker spot. But he's only played in 280 snaps, and he's still getting that PFF grade of 62.8. Look, he's a very solid player in relief. When Robert Spillane gets tired, when Christian Ellis gets tired, because we saw on Monday he was headhunting out there. My guy, Christian CTE Ellis, giving guys CTE at this point. He is out there. But when he gets a little tired, when he wants a break coming on the sidelines, we see Jaylnn Tavai, we see Jack Gibbens come in, and he is very, very, very solid player. Just to have as your backup. He is not your starter. I would keep him on a 1-year, $1.3 million contract. Again, that's his current contract now. But obviously, with the salary cap always going up, it's going to take a little more to re-sign him. But I think that the Patriots should re-sign Jack Gibbens on whatever he has, that little minimum that they have right now. Now, the last guy on my list, I'm not even going to beat around the bush. If they let him go, I'm going to be absolutely livid. And it's our guy, Khyiris Tonga. He has been the breakout, and I mean absolute breakout athlete for the Patriots, coming over from the Arizona Cardinals. And I did not even think that this was going to be a big signing for the Patriots. On a 1-year deal, I was just like, okay, well, cool. It's going to be a backup to Christian Barmore and Milton Williams. But no details needed. Re-sign him right now if you're able to. He has come in relief just like Jack Gibbens, but he has made an impact on this team. 19 tackles, 2 tackles for loss. He hasn't played a lot, but with Milton Williams out, he was the guy to step in. And also, his snap percentage is not a lot, guys. 54.4%. 19 tackles. We talk about how defensive tackles don't do a lot. 2 tackles for loss, 10 pressures, but a PFF grade of 68% or 68.0. But the best part about Khyiris Tonga more than anything is someone on the Patriots scouting department, whether it was Josh McDaniels or someone in there, said, oh, this guy can play both sides of the ball. And I got these pictures against the Bucs when he was playing fullback. And you can see, I circled it for you right here. He is able to make the blocks for the offense and make big plays happen. On this play, that was, guess what? The 69-yard touchdown that Treveyon Henderson had against the Bucs. And on this one, you could see the next play. Well, the running back's in. Treveyon Henderson's looking for the hole. Who's that guy circled right there? Khyiris Tonga, breaking the hole open so they can get the first down. He is a perfect player that can play both sides of the ball. He's not going to be your starter, but he can go anywhere on the defensive line, you can put him at D tackle. If you want Milton Williams to get a rest, if you want Christian Barmore to get rest, he can go right in and be just as productive. And on the offensive end, if you need a blocker on 3rd down and 1, who do you want to come in the ball game? Khyiris Tonga. I'm still waiting. At some point this season, he's scoring a touchdown. I know they're throwing a touchdown. Just don't let this man leave New England. He is too valuable of a backup for the Patriots to let go. Do not let him leave. I want him to stay immediately. Stay immediately. But if you guys want him to stay just like I do, because I don't want this man to go anywhere. I love the guy. If you want the Patriots to re-sign Khyiris Tonga, go ahead, hit that thumbs up icon, like the video, because we got to show every single person that maybe Khyiris Tonga will see it and he'll be convinced that he gets to sign that pen to paper. Don't forget to hit me up on Twitter or Instagram. We're talking Patriots all the time. My DMs are open at The Real Alper. And as always, let's go Pats.